one of those days, somebody came with a dog and a wooden crutch. I have never, from that point, never again have I seen a wooden crutch, Danny. I didn't know those existed.
Pretty good, actually. In one word, describe how you feel right now.
Horny.
Yo, this is different. With 3 other dudes here, that is crazy.
Like, this, can we like edit this part?
All we hear is some Latin King niggas looking for y'all. We're like,
yo,
we're freshmen in high school.
Yo,
I would be like, wait a
On the
minute.
street is 3 grown men, a pit bull on a fucking chain, a wooden crutch, and I'm like, yo, what's going on right now?
Yeah.
How many? Yo, oh nah.
You like men?
Come with 2 Yo, the real question, yo.
This is a podcast. Like,
man.
You want to
like-
come out? Just come out right now,
Yo.
bro.
you like men?
I'm gay.
Wow, that's so intense. Welcome to Lunch Tray Boys.
That's right.
Yo.
You got your co-host Daquan here. You got your other co-host Danny. Your other co-host Josh over there. This guy's always late. No, I'm kidding.
What do you mean, yo? Name one time I was late.
Right now.
But aside from today.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I got bad memories, so it could have.
Oh, y'all suck.
Yeah.
But we have a special guest. We got the homie Khalil.
Yeah.
What's up?
Khalil.
Here.
How you doing?
Nah, man. Nah. Just
Oh, he
chilling.
make beats now.
I don't make no beats. I'm just doing what I'm doing, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm good,
Happy
man.
Sunday to y'all.
Yeah,
Happy Sunday, yo.
Football Sunday, too.
Yeah, facts.
Look at you. You go to church today?
I
You didn't say a prayer or
Did you go to
anything?
church today?
I listened to Chance the Rapper. That was enough.
Wow.
That was
That don't
That
count.
was enough.
That really don't count.
So Khalil, we knew each other for a long time now. I
Yeah.
think we met in like 5th grade, right?
Yeah,
Right
when we was
before we
like
went to
10.
09, yeah.
I thought about it on the way here. I'm like, yo, how long did I know this monkey man?
Would you say your life was like worser after you met
That's
him?
crazy.
And then it get better after y'all started like drifting apart a little, you know?
Nah,
Imagine
honestly,
you say yeah.
it just,
I'll be like,
honestly,
that's crazy. End of the podcast
it
episode.
really got less funnier.
Okay.
Like when you know what I'm saying, when I started meeting the guys, life was less funny.
Oh,
Then I
wait.
met then,
Yeah.
Told you, man.
then when I met all the bros, life was more funnier.
Okay.
Because we all went to
of them,
school
not
together.
just you. You in particular.
But nah, definitely Daquan. When I met Daquan, life was more
yeah.
funnier because his pops worked at the school, which
Oh,
made it
yeah.
more
Man,
funny.
that must have been legendary. Yo.
Nah.
I wish, yo.
Nah, like if somebody had to like capture that moment and record it, it was a lot of funny things that happened.
We
you know
was
what I'm
ridiculous a bunch of kids,
saying? Yeah,
man.
for sure. We was out of control. That's what's up.
Yeah. So then later on in life, you met Josh through high school times.
Yeah.
How was you guys' friendship? Did your
This
life get
dude,
worse when you
yo,
met him?
Nah,
Life?
first of
Mine
all,
definitely
I only,
did.
that's crazy. First,
Life
everyone
would get
likes
worse.
other
It just,
when
I think, honestly, we was growing. Like when I met you, we was kids. So
Yeah.
like now we didn't really care. Like our emotions, none of our emotions didn't really like play into that point. I think, you know what, me and Josh, that's when we were all like, you know, transitioning into like, you know what I'm saying, definitely like more so teenagers, but young
Yeah.
adults. So all of our emotions kick in. We all men.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely like, and definitely when we were kids, like our relationship wasn't up and down, it was consistent. But as we were getting older, all of our relationships was going up and down because
Yeah.
we were all men, and you know what I'm saying? We
Girls got involved.
Girls
yeah.
got involved. We like shit our way, you know what I'm saying? Josh one day was annoyed by his shit. I was annoyed one day about my shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It's a cycle, man.
It was really all we all had turns, you know what I'm saying?
Teens, you know?
You know what I'm saying? So that's really
niggas had to put that shit on a calendar. Like, wait, come on, fucking with today, man.
yeah.
Oh, it's his day. All right, I got
Definitely.
something his ass. Yeah,
Definitely.
like
I know this
you ain't
interview
even
is
know,
about
like-
me, but Jonathan for sure.
Oh,
had, you know what I'm saying?
He's
He
a
had
wild boy.
Jonathan. All the bros like that we spent time with. Danny
Facts.
too. We all had our
Yeah.
days. You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember.
So there was times where
Days back at
literally,
20.
you know, it was our turn to go in our corner, and when we wanted to be left alone, that's how it was. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We respected that all from each other. So, you know, for sure with Josh's friendship, like there were times where it's just like, yo, go in your corner, 'cause he pissed me off, or I pissed him off, or whatever, or we
He
don't.
get tight over everything, man.
He get tight over
Yo,
everything, too. That's
I
just-
did get tight over a lot of things. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yo.
I understood Josh though, like on a deeper level because, like, you know what I'm saying, my pops, like, I understand how it go when you wake up to another man and they on some bullshit, like on some crazy on some level, on some level 10, like, and then he gotta go home stressed out. I go home stressed out.
Yo,
y'all used to tease me all the time
tough.
about curfew.
What was your curfew?
The curfew was like, I ain't gonna lie, like when I was.
What we
like,
talking about?
Josh
like,
had a crazy curfew.
all right, so when I was when I met the
know how
when
finesse
I was
that'd
around
be.
the guys when I was like 16, my curfew was like 10 o'clock.
Okay,
yeah, I was
that's
like,
not the worst. That's not the
It
worst.
was like right at when school get out. That's curfew.
That's
Like,
not the worst.
yeah.
But God, Day was fucking you up. Like, why you leaving already?
Yo, they was out until like 12.
But I
Nah.
don't think I was ever like, damn, bro. you
I was
gotta go
never
home.
getting no
We was just
invitation
like,
to
oh, damn.
no parties because
That's
everybody
what it was.
everybody knew
Damn.
like
Fake
every
friend. Yo, I'm
He couldn't be
telling
out
it wasn't
there.
even
So
it
which
wasn't
one
even
was
fake.
it?
Let
Like
me
they
tell you.
understood. You just
When
not.
it came
Hey,
to-
I'm gonna invite him. He gonna leave at 10.
Yo,
Yo.
when it came to the events, everybody was out here having apartments and parties and everything, and
Gerardo's
they
basement.
and basements
Yeah.
and all of that. Everybody was making something out of nothing at that point. And I wasn't in on this. I was like, yo, I was home and I was looking. I was like,
Cause them shits will start at 11. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous. And they would come next day and be like, Khalil, why you didn't come to the party? No invitation. And I'm
Shit, that's tough.
I'm like, yo, that's cold.
That's
They
tough.
talked to you
But
about the party. Shit, I was looking from a distance.
But you know
Damn,
what?
they
I didn't
had
have
party.
anything to say because at the end of the day, I knew like I had curfew, so I'm like,
Shit.
you know, I can't go to the party and be like, yeah, I gotta go. I'm only there for an hour.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? So that was really it. You know what I'm saying?
So Josh into that. He used to DJ. You DJ'd one of our it was a high school party, right?
Definitely the Halloween party.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
That was
this,
a great day. Yeah.
yo, I mean,
You did
12.
the War Show too, right?
I did plenty of things like, but before that, I did.
Yes. Tell us how
I
it started.
did-
How you got into it.
I definitely, so when I was like looking at DJing, like it was definitely a hobby. Like it was like definitely something that was just a hobby. I wasn't even thinking about really going serious with it until like that double tap it came out.
No, double tap
my
era.
God. So
This one had the club jumping. Yo, freshman year was wicked.
Yo.
Baz is catching
I'm
Nah.
telling you, somebody should have really captured us and really, you know what, show
TikTok
what
was popping when we were in
Yeah.
high school. Oh
Nah.
my
we
God.
would be rich.
Shit be
Bro,
gay.
I swear to God.
You'll be rich.
I swear to God.
We'll be rich, but for sure. So it was something that was a hobby. But when the double tap came out and everything, and I saw the equipment around certain DJs and stuff, and going with my cousins and branching off, I saw, you know what, maybe this is something that I could do, you know what, and getting paid for. So I didn't make it about the money, but I was just like, this is fun. And it was some young nigga shit. Like I was feeling. I was like, it was exciting. Like
He was
girls-
tired not to get invited to parties. He was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Hey.
Exactly. I got my ticket in. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
So I saw that as my opportunity because I wanted to be a part of something. Honestly, like I was at that point where I was like, yo, how can I separate myself and be a part of something? Because everybody's a part of something. Everybody's a part of their clique, but something as myself, how can I really just be myself and be comfortable with it? So I was like, yo, you know what? Let me start buying equipment. I started buying equipment, and the first party I did at RFK, I did a Valentine's Day party. That party right there was like my first party ever I DJ. Was one
Were
of
you
the
nervous?
worst. Yo, I was scared. I was like,
They were sweating at the turntables.
yo, I was even
What's up,
sweating at the
what's up, what's up?
turntables. Like I was moving so much around basically around the booth, like to the point where the laptop dropped.
Oh,
The laptop
shit.
That's crazy.
I remember this, bro. I
You
remember
over
to
here
this day.
dancing on solo
I remember who helped me that day. I was just like, yo, the laptop dropped and the music stopped.
Oh
And then,
no.
then
Oh, I do remember.
yeah,
we
but-
started knowing music, right? We started
yeah,
clapping
but
and
shout out,
shit?
shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah,
the people, shout out to the people at the K, because a lot of people like they helped me, like they picked up the laptop and then they brought it to like, you know what I'm saying, to the booth, back to the booth and everything, hooked everything back up, and then I got going, and then after that it was just like, it was a slow night that night. And it wasn't even that much people. I was mad nervous and everything. So I had like mad anxiety. So I was like, you know what? It's not like I didn't care, but I remember like Daquan was in that car when I was talking to my mom about it. Yo, oh my God. My mom was sitting right there. After that party, she picked me up Daquan was in the back because Daquan was always somebody's child that needed rides.
Yeah.
Shout out to Day.
Never
Like,
getting picked up
you
by
can
his
get in
parents,
where you
yo.
can fit in, like on some serious stuff. Like
Look,
you can get
everybody
in.
lived in Flushing. I live in Jamaica. Him and his cousins are the only one that live in Jamaica.
You can get in.
Hey man,
You can get in where you can fit in
Facts.
respectfully. So shout out to Dave for that. But he was in the back seat, and then my mom was in the front, and we were driving home, and I was talking about it. I was beating myself over it, and then Day, like, when you beat something, like, pause.
yeah.
Pause. When you hard on
Keep
yourself,
going.
nah.
Keep going. Yeah.
Put the mic up.
My bad.
Yeah.
So basically, when Day like sees like you're hard on yourself about something, like you're going like crazy about it, and you're, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna be that person to be like, yo, it wasn't that bad. You know what? He'll see the positive outcome in that situation. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Do that shit for me, yo. You made me feel worse about myself. No, I think I fucked up. No, you definitely did. Nah.
Hey, that's tough love, bro.
He definitely did that, and I was like, you know what? I really appreciated that. That was a brother moment. So I mean, that was one of the reasons why I went back and I got back up. So like, I started doing parties. Like I even did like Sweet 16s throughout that time. So I had dealt with worse moments past that. Like I had dealt with a whole grandmother cursed me out because the music.
Why?
The music was like
Too loud?
Not even. It just
too
had.
inappropriate?
It had. Yeah. It had
Curses,
that
drugs.
language.
Granddaughter wilding on the floor, yo. Like,
Playing double tap, she was getting wild.
It wasn't even
Shit.
a double tap. I think I forgot what song was it. It was She's a Killer Queen.
She was like, nope, turn it off.
Yeah,
turn it off.
it was one of those songs, and then it started cursing. But that song back then was popping. It was like I remember it was like 2016, like it was popping, and like one of the guys told me to put it on, and I put it on. Everybody just went crazy.
That's as a
party was
DJ,
dead.
that's what you're supposed to
G-Mom
be
niggas
doing.
Party
crazy.
was dead, and he told me, "Yo, put this song on." The whole party just shifted. Like you
That's
saw
lit.
everybody going crazy, handkerchiefs and not handkerchiefs. So what's that thing with the kitchen tools with the silverware that you get at the restaurant and everything?
It's like a napkin. It's not
It's
a
like
napkin,
that.
but
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Definitely, like those was just going in the air like
Yeah.
flags. You know what I'm saying? So that was a crazy moment. So at that point, I was like, it was 2016. I was like, yo, this is like, I'm on the rise right now. You know what? With this, like, I had like good and bad moments with it, and then like, I was thinking about doing, an RFK Halloween party, but I didn't do that Halloween party in 2016. I did 189 party.
Oh, yeah, we did do that.
I did do that, but I
And
had
was
to
lit,
do
too.
Yeah, but I had to do it. I did it before Jamel left.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hysterical moment for me, because like when Jamel left, we all knew we was just like, yo,
It's not going to be the
this is
same.
whack. You know what I'm saying? So right there, like Jamel was in there. I did that party, but I did that party because I took a break from RFK because I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not ready. Like I was kind of scared to go back into that room again because RFK is not a big crowd, but it's definitely about a good 100, 200 people in there. And then you had kids that didn't go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had kids that was coming from
Flushing,
wherever
Bayside,
hood it was at.
yeah,
They were up in
literally.
RFK too with it. So you know what? I went back in there 2017, but to even get back in there, I had to do a whole pitch in front of like
The school?
yeah,
Like the-
not
Really?
even, like,
Administration and stuff?
bro, I
the
forgot. This
principal?
was like student gov.
Oh.
Yeah, this was like student gov. Like I had to did it with
Who
like
pressed you to do this?
This was like this is
Do it.
not even. This is not on some do it stuff. This is like I was telling Cole like he didn't want to give me another shot, but I was telling him like, yo, please, like this is my senior year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Cole, I only know Khalil, you know what I mean?
That's how I talk?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my senior year. I'm like, you know what? At that point, like 2016 was a live year, but I was so tapped into dealing with girls. I'm like, yo, I'm with the bros now. Like I'm playing ball with them. Like,
Ball game, bitches, I'm here, bitch.
nah. It wasn't even like that. It was like on some like at that point, like, you know what? I was like, you know what? In high school, I was so focused on bagging girls because everything was a competition. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I treated it.
You compete with Jonathan? Nah.
Competing with all
Nah, I really was competing with Jonathan. I really
Yo.
was competing
Trying to
with
fuck the
him.
most
Because in our
bitches.
household, you could never forget about it. It was like our older cousins and our older uncles, like whenever we
man
had,
whore.
not even
Yo.
It's
like,
a house of sluts. man.
whenever we,
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, I can't talk. You guys just make me laugh. But nah, like we got in the room with our cousins and everything. But whenever we had those events where it was outside people there or whatever, be like, yo, go back here. And we'd be like, no. We'd be frizzed up. You know what I'm saying? So then they'd be like, no, you gay. You know what I'm saying? You come on, man.
You want it for real, bro. They passing to each other, yo. The body count between all of them in that room, that's more than the people in our
it was like how they would treat Josh. Remember they had that video at Trey's house and he was getting lap dance and he didn't know what to do with it.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I think that's my first one too. I was like, yo,
he didn't know what to do with it. Yo. He was just sitting there like this.
Whoa.
And then you had Alex in the background like, yo, man, he didn't know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, yo, it's crazy, but that's what it was in our household. So, I mean, for sure, it was competition. Mm-hmm. But going back to the DJ part, not to digress from that, going back to the DJ part, I had to talk to them in front of them, and I was like, you know what, this is my senior year, like let me make it right before I leave, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let's put on for the team, like, you know what I'm saying, for our class. You feel me? That's how I felt. Like everything how I did at RFK, like, yo, it's for our class. Like I was going crazy about that. So when I did the party, like I was so excited, and I had on like this necklace and everything. Okay. Yo, I had this necklace.
Popped out that night.
Yeah, like I had on this necklace. I had the hat. You know what I'm saying? I had my shout out to the photographer, Victor.
Oh, yeah. I was like, you had a photographer for that one,
Victor
right?
was there. You know what I'm saying? Like he pulled up with some shirts or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, so many members coming back after
yeah, like
I'm like, oh shit.
I had so much going on that day. Like I could never forget that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? He popped out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate him for that.
That was a great one too.
You know what I'm saying? So all the planning was done, and I mean, by the time I was ready to get on stage, I had all the equipment ready. My bad. I had all the equipment ready, and I went to the bathroom.
He had the shits.
And you know what's the funny part? I didn't go to the bathroom where everybody else went. Remember that bathroom the teachers would go for the phys ed? It was that bathroom right there. I went in there, washed my face. I said,
this is my moment.
It's go time.
Yeah, I'm like, it just felt like at that moment, like it just felt like I had to put on a show. And when I got on that, like, and RFK had that stage, that ghetto stage with the cafeteria. So you know what? I was like, I had to perform in the middle of it. So right there and then, like, I just had to get it rocking. But I mean, I appreciate all you guys for being there too.
Nah, it was a great.
Y'all definitely played a part. Like everybody played a part there. Like our whole class, everybody that was there played a part, and we had fun.
Facts. It was mad fun, especially for our senior year too. Like it was
that right there was the best party. Wish I got paid for it, but.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
stingy with the bread.
Not even. You can't pay students. You know what I'm saying? But that was exciting.
The bread.
You got any favorite memories from high school or just times?
Favorite memories, the basketball games. Like we got to get into about the basketball games. Like
the fighting or just having a crowd lit.
Just having a crowd lit.
Oh no, he was for no reason.
I had to have, like I always had to have the crowd on level 10 because like you know what I'm saying. I just wanted like. You know, something is just like instigating moments. Like
you love instigating.
That's why. Because y'all loved it too. So
it was his turn to do it.
It was my turn to reciprocate that to y'all because y'all would do it when it was my turn. When it was my turn to get on that stage, y'all was like, yeah, Khalil, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all was there, nah. You know what I'm saying? Clapping it up for y'all. So the basketball games was fun. And definitely the fights was funny. ain't nothing more funny
freshman
than
year was a wild year.
Freshman year was dangerous.
Well, y'all were fighting the other teams, or
we were fighting other schools, gang members.
So,
it died down a lot to senior year.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna really tell
we were
y'all.
scared to go to school type shit.
I'm gonna really tell y'all. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all how it really went down.
Yeah, basically. So I remember, freshman year, me, John, all the kids that lived in Jamaica, basically, we used to always come to school together. And there's this one senior, I forgot what his name was, but he was already having beef in the school, like with the Afghan kids, and they was like bullying him and shit like that. So since he knew a bunch of Jamaican kids, he's like, yo, like let me know, like I'm gonna go get it with them. Then a brawl happened one day, and then like we're all together, like our little crews together, we're just seeing what's going on, and then Jonathan swing on one of the people. Ever since there.
That's how it started.
Damn.
Like,
And what, against
Dragged
seniors?
I remember
No,
that.
they were all seniors or like dropped out of school, and we were all like freshmen.
Bro, what the fuck?
I think that was the first year I started hanging out with Jonathan. He was the first one out the group I started hanging with, and it was a brawl in front of the bus stop.
Yep.
And I'm standing next to Jonathan, and I was just
I was
about
right next to you.
No,
I
you
remember
weren't,
this,
because you know
yes.
what's crazy? I almost said to him, "Yo, it's a good thing we're not involved in that." This
Yeah.
nigga died right in, and I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck, yo?" Oh shit! I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not jumping. I'm not that guy.
You're not that.
From the moment that happened, like going to high school, like you didn't know that. Daquan knew that, so there was kind of an expectation. So for you, it was more of a surprise. Daquan, it wasn't, because Daquan already knew that Jonathan was hot tempered before that.
Yeah.
Like, remember when we went to do our basketball practices at Beacon and everything?
Even in 6th grade, like
Yeah,
when we first came to 189,
just
he used to always get into
even
people.
at what Jonathan
Yeah.
was. And let's bring back to 189, not to skip RFK, but like 189, like that right there was even more funnier.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
189 was the
All
funny.
the black kids got together. It was
Got
funny,
together, and
everybody-
then that was it. But like, think about the after school programs, like not
Beacon,
just
yes.
189. It was like, what was it? Theaters,
Oh,
whatever,
theater,
with
yeah,
Mr.
yeah, we
Ware.
had dance
Then
too,
Mr.
yeah,
B
yeah,
with
yeah. Mr. B,
basketball.
yep,
Shout
yep.
out,
Flag
to
football
all
as well,
to
yep.
everybody that was there. Like, it was hilarious. But when Jonathan got there, he was coming from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Jonathan's your cousin?
And you know, it's the
Oh,
funny
okay,
part.
gotcha.
Like Jonathan, the funny thing is that like he'll do the fair one, but if y'all jump it, he'll run.
Yeah.
Two people. Whoa.
He talks hot, but if it's the fair one, he will fight you.
All right.
But if it's like 4 or 5 people, yo, he's out.
That's smart. That's
Yo,
smart. Yeah.
Jonathan's out.
Fuck that. Yeah.
He's on skates. He talks a lot.
Yeah.
And the only time he talks is when people get crazy, but he's hot tempered. So going back to 29, when we were all there and Jonathan was in the building, Jonathan had to shake the room. It had to be him. It had to be him to shake the room.
It was so funny to like, cause like again, me and him both came from Jamaica, but I
Yeah.
was like super quiet, like no, nice going person. I'm not really gonna like start nothing up. Like if somebody
Yeah.
has beef with me, I'm not gonna really care. Jonathan was complete opposite. So like as soon as anybody said anything to him, he was on it. He was like, all right, so
Oh,
you wanna fight me?
fuck.
He
Damn.
was just like, damn.
was.
And I always just sit there and kind of be like, what's going on?
Yeah, this happened so suddenly. You're like, wait, hold on, wait, who's just talking?
Yeah, and then I would have to be the one to be like, all right, like everyone chill out.
Gotcha.
Everybody here, like let's just
Man.
relax.
It was something else. So I mean, basically, when Jonathan was like getting into it and everything, like I would just try to tell him like, yo, chill out. But going back to RFK, when he started that and he popped on somebody in that brawl, like the beef didn't stop. It was consistent every day.
Yo.
It was draining. Like, and at
Yeah.
a certain
Fuck.
It was
Yo,
It was very
one
draining.
of those days, somebody came with a dog
Bro,
and a
Danny.
wooden crutch.
Danny,
I have
bro.
never, from that point, never again have I seen a wooden crutch, Danny. I didn't know those existed.
So I walk out of so this brawl thing's been going on for months now, right? So we walk out of school and we see all we hear is hey, some Latin kid niggas looking for y'all. We're like,
Yo.
freshmen in high school.
Yeah.
yo,
I would have been like, wait a
For
On the
minute.
street is 3 grown men,
For
a
real.
pit bull on a fucking chain,
Nah.
a wooden
For real.
crutch, and I'm like, yo, what's going on right now?
Yeah.
This school safety walks out. We had a black dude. I forgot what his name was.
Mr. Harrison.
Yeah, bro, hilarious. Walk out. So this for y'all, huh?
Nah. 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 And kept it pushing?
Yeah, nah, he was just sitting there. He was
Oh.
like, y'all should just go home. Like, there's nothing for y'all to do.
Yeah.
The school at that point kind of realized, so they were just trying to like get everybody to go
Oh,
home and
okay,
shit.
okay.
And we all just hopped on the bus and went home. But it was just like, oh, this got real for real.
Oh, what
you
the
see in that
fuck?
moment, it's like you trying to figure out what bus you gonna take when
Yep.
you get out of there. Like you already knew
Oh,
what
on the way
bus
to
you
school,
were.
same thing.
Yeah,
Like, yo, should I
on
be
your
going
way-
to school early or go to school late just so I miss everything?
Facts. Like at that point, you had to.
Saturday school was dangerous. Couldn't go to Saturday school.
Saturday schools to the
Was.
point. It was so
The
crazy.
Metro
Like
card was worth it though.
Yo.
For the
For
way
real.
home.
for real, it was so
It-
crazy. My parents was like taking me there and then sometimes picking me up, but this was not like frequent. But at a certain point, it just got in that routine until things died down. 'Cause
Yeah.
it would just be annoying. It would just be draining. Like, you know what I'm saying? You walk around, there's a lot of them in the neighborhood, and they're all connected. So
Yeah.
you didn't know who was.
Yeah,
who
you don't know
brothers
who was
with
what.
All
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know is if I see somebody in that, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Middle Eastern brown,
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, you know, let me go You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was just like, because I was like, I didn't want no problems, but Jonathan, he
Shit.
didn't care.
Really?
He didn't
What?
care.
That nigga wanted
He
problems.
Why?
wanted his
Why?
beef was not.
He doesn't
dead.
like peace? Like what?
It was until
I think it's like he's more one of those people where it's like he's not gonna stand down just because you're threatening him and you're trying to like get at him.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, I'm standing up for myself no matter what.
I guess.
Yeah, it's like you shouldn't.
At a
but,
certain
like,
point, it's like, I just want peace.
beef deaded.
That when it got to getting jumped, then it was all right. We're doing a lot.
I say
right
for
now.
sure. I say for sure. Beef deaded like junior year. Like
Yeah, I was like-
after-
It lasted 3 years?
It lasted up to
I'm
3
telling you,
years.
The
senior years when it
fuck? So
started
they
dying
graduated
down, bro.
and it's still kept.
So-
Yo, niggas was supposed. What was it? Nah,
They
Bill-
even-
Billy was the one peaceful one, yo.
No, not
Nah.
at all.
Really?
He was the one that was
all of
instigating
them,
everything. The
all
one
of
that
them
was-
came in. All of them came in. They had like this alpha male
Yeah.
type
Who was the little
mentality.
short one that dated Lena? I forgot what his name was.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He ended up being cool because he kept getting his ass whooped, and he was just
Yeah.
like, all right,
Nah,
all
he
right,
really
just-
was,
He
though.
used to get
Jonathan
fucked
whooped
up
his
Yeah,
ass.
he was the
Jonathan
smart one
whooped
out
his
there.
ass.
He was getting all
Jonathan
the-
served
getting
him
all
that
the
ass
smoke,
whooping
yeah.
for
Damn.
sure. Yeah.
So they eventually just was like, all right, let's chill out.
We talk about fights hand down. Jonathan definitely got some W's
Yeah.
on his belt at that school.
Nah,
'cause-
mind you, he had like 20 fights within 3 years.
Yeah,
Like, he
you
was
know what I'm
fucking
saying.
niggas
But
up,
there were
though.
some fights that were so pointless, like the
Yeah.
one with Steven that was
Oh yeah,
pointless because
yeah,
they
yeah.
fought. They fought.
over a girl, right?
Nah, not even. Remember, they got into it. There was this new guy. There was
Yeah,
you know how many new transfers that came
Yeah,
at
it
the
was a
beginning of
lot.
the year and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
last. So it was this new transfer that came in and that was cool with Jonathan or whatever. They knew each other, and then on top of that, he got into it with Rashad or somebody. He got into it with
Oh, okay. And
I don't
everybody
know
was
his
cool
name.
with somebody else, and then they ended up fighting. I think I remember. Yeah,
Fuck the
yeah,
name.
yeah,
We
yeah,
on a
yeah.
podcast. Anyways, so it's just like he got into it with somebody, and basically Jonathan, the guy was cool with Steven, and I was cool with Steven. Me and
Yeah.
Steven had class in 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? At that point, like me and Steven didn't have no beef, but it was just like he had his circle, I had my circle.
Yeah.
But we was cool. We was bros at the end of the day. I knew his brother.
Mm.
He knew Matt. You know, plenty of my peoples. So at that point, it was just like he got into it with Steven because he was protecting his bro. And then
Oh,
the
okay.
next day,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
next
yeah,
day
yeah.
after they got in trouble, I think it was like Friday or Saturday or whatever. We was coming back from the Beacon or whatever from practice, and he dapped it up with Steven. I was just like, yo, this just makes no sense. It was like fights that just didn't make
Yeah.
any
The
sense.
fuck?
It
But
was,
we were also like young little kids, so it's like.
yo, they was
It's a
fighting.
backwards school.
RFK just sounds different, bro. I went to
No, it is,
Franny.
bro.
Mind you, it was a
Franny
small
was nothing like
700
this. This
Yo,
shit.
it's such a small
So, like,
school.
we all know
like,
each
We had like almost 5K, none of this.
Yeah.
I'm,
The
I'm
fuck?
jacking
Nah,
like I'm jacking like about 75% of people who went to RFK like crackheads. 25%.
It explains this shit.
25%. Like it really is all us. Like I wasn't to 75 either. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I
Nah.
definitely say. So
Yeah, your
yeah.
high school experience just sounds different. I'm like, y'all were like maybe 20 blocks away. Why is it so different?
because you had to understand
The
like
fuck?
the people that really needed the assistance to learn and to get through with themselves in their lives, like
Yeah.
we went to RFK.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and
And I think I'll also say like, especially with our grade, I think a lot of us were like pretty popular when we came to the school, and like that kind of changed the school a little bit.
Gotcha.
And it was just like a lot of, you know how high school is.
Yeah.
Like, whoever's popular, you gotta
Yeah.
be this and this. So I think
Gotcha.
it's just a lot of pride.
Yeah.
in the
I'm
school
pretty sure
and
in
they got
smaller
that.
school, like there's
He was
more of a
popular.
popular kid.
Me?
Yeah.
you were popular.
Yo, thank
He
you.
was
Yo,
popular.
you're lying.
He has
Yo,
he has to
you're
go back. No,
lying.
seriously, he has to go back.
lying,
He
bro.
he has to go
No,
back
bro.
and analyze. No, not even analyze, but realize like the type of like, you know what I'm saying.
Think about the group you're with.
The
bro.
dynamic,
Yeah.
the dynamic we
I mean,
had.
I was
like,
okay, bro. Think about it. If you were like to ask someone to name like all the people like in our group,
I bet you
Nigga.
could be within the first 50.
first
700
50.
kids.
Oh, I thought you meant just the
No,
group.
I'm
I
saying
was
like,
like,
within the whole school, you're probably within the top 50.
No,
I would think so.
he 499.
but
There
you
go.
you know, it's the
not
crazy
last.
part. Like we had a big dynamic. Like we had a big group, but we had so many people that was not say like a part of the group, but that was so many people that was like hanging out with us and everything to the point where like it wasn't on a daily thing. It was just
Yeah.
like everybody had their own thing going on at that point. Like 16, 17. we were getting to that age where like when we got to school, like we ran the halls with each other. But
Yeah.
outside of school, like nah, I see you later. Bro.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was like on that, and then whoever had their dynamic outside, even including in school, they had that. But a lot of people went their separate ways after high school for sure.
But I remember when you and Emmanuel had that little beef freshman year.
Yeah.
And then I remember like it became a big thing because it was like, yo, man, we know how Khalil is. Like he's gonna make fun, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. But it's like it's Khalil, like he's just joking, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's not that
like,
serious.
He's beefing with a lot of people randomly freshman
But,
year.
but then I'm like standing up for Khalil, and then like me and Emmanuel's relationship like ends, like we're not cool no more. And then like a couple months later, they're cool, and me and Emmanuel not cool no more. I'm like,
No.
hey, what's going on?
Yeah. So
What just happened?
so like the thing is that like even so like the reason why like that right there like I was able to let that go was because there was a lot of shit like I did in junior high school like before I met you guys and everything like and you was there like when I was around like
I was there like
Yeah.
after school.
you
People recognize
in
me,
and out.
but
You
no
was
one knows me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you was popping
Bro,
in and out
that was
though.
me in high school. I promise you.
Nah.
you-
You
Hey,
went
yo,
there.
bro,
It's different. You
no,
were
bro,
there.
No, but
We
I mean,
saw
yes,
him-
I was there, but there was
we
like
saw him
I
once
tell
a
you a lot.
month.
but I just
Yeah,
don't know
I'm
who
telling you, John.
are.
I was in and out, but people recognize. Like,
Yeah.
I know you. I'm like, I know you, but I don't know.
once a month
And I was bad with
this
names,
guy.
so I would just be like, hey. I couldn't remember your name, so I'd be like, hey.
Like I said, once a month with this guy. So I mean, at that point, thinking about that situation when I was in junior high school, like transition from like elementary school, like when we started all meeting each other in junior high school, that's where like lessons were learned, like trying to be learned for me.
facts.
I had a hard time 6th grade. Like getting out that kid mentality, complaining about homework, getting kicked out of class, in the dean's office, you know what I'm saying? Getting in-house suspension for a day for calling somebody a grenade, you know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like it was petty stuff, bro. Like it was just petty stuff. Daquan was there. Daquan knew
too.
Daquan knew
No,
how
yeah,
much-
they was.
he
fucking
knew
people up. Yeah.
him and his pops knew how much of a tyrant and annoying ass nigga I was in junior high school. So at that point, like I was growing out of it though.
I would also say though, I think especially probably from the teacher's point of view too, like I think everybody knew you were a good kid who had good grades and who like knew how to behave. It was just frustrating when you would like just piss some kid off and it's like, man, leave them alone, Khalil. Like, you know they can't handle this, bro.
I didn't even do nothing, yo. What do you mean?
Nah,
Yo,
I never
just
forget
talk, yo.
6th grade. So 6th grade was like a tough transition. So basically, like I had Passielli in the class.
Oh, yeah.
But me and her was
Shout
going
out
back and
Passy.
forth. Shout out Passy, best friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so crazy how we fight, but like we best friends, you know what I'm saying? So then I had Emmanuel, not Tour Manny.
Oh,
Cheeks.
yeah.
Pause. So it was like
I was gonna say the I was like, that's kind of far now.
but I had Manny in the class with me, so like all three of us in there, and then I forgot who was in there in that class, but it was also a guy or a kid who always had like I think he had like bronchitis or something.
Oh my god.
Yo, he was
Coughing up.
Damn.
Just coughing.
Yeah, I made fun of him. Is that what it is?
Yup. See, immature sixth grade.
Damn.
You know, niggas was looking at
He's
him
remembering the
mad funny
cough.
when they
He's like, yeah.
I'm telling you, terrible kids, bro.
Let me tell you, this kid had like I think he had like bronchitis or something. I don't know.
Bullied for coughing.
That's
Yo.
tough.
Bro,
Yo.
it's not even
You
your
can't
fault
control it either. It's
And you know
just,
it's the funny part. You know how you brought that up? I was that nigga. Who
Yeah, I
oh, you had a cough too?
Not even.
No?
Like, yo, they
It
would
wasn't
pick on him.
bronchitis. That's
It was they would pick on him, and it was to the point where like I ain't gonna lie, like I was that kid like where I was short and everybody was picking on me,
Yeah,
so I had to.
any whatever little thing about you. They was, oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was picking on people, like I was picking on him, like I picked on the weakest link at that point, and that's where I learned like not to do that because how you gonna pick on somebody that's weak and you weak
Yeah.
yourself, you know what I'm saying? So we would pick on him and he would cough, and it was so bad to the point where the whole lunchroom could hear it, and I never forget. Bro, we were so bad in 6th grade. We had quiet lunch.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we had silent lunch in sixth grade.
Yeah, I really
bro.
are. Yeah,
They was
you got a
not-
silent
The
lunch.
nigga with bronchitis had to be silent too. Nah, you're right. Yo, how that work?
It's funny that he brought that up.
Yo.
It's funny. No, hold on. So it's funny how you brought that up. So when we had quiet lunch, the whole cafeteria quiet.
Any type of noise, niggas like, hey, get him.
So
I'm just picturing it, bro.
Yo, there's no way. 'Cause you know the whole shit quiet.
And those coughs are broad. Yeah.
So
you know what's also fucked up though? During silent lunch, they would give us like cold frozen food too. Like they wouldn't cook the food or nothing. They was like, here, here's a PB&J with fucking frozen on it.
Frozen. I had a teacher named Dr. Sanders, and she was like mean as hell. And basically, we had lunch detention, and the lunch came in like a white, you know, one of those white bags where it had the hard pretzels and the chocolate milk, PB&J. It was so frozen that I was smashing on the table to piss her
That's
off.
OD.
I piss her off. So yeah, but going back to that lunchroom situation, so the whole lunchroom is quiet. She's screaming at everybody to say quiet down. We finally get quiet. Mr. Fitting is there. You know what I'm saying? Walking around like, hello, hey, hello.
This kid say hi back.
Hello. Hello. And then you had those goofy kids from 22 that would basically cut ass on Mr. Fitting like, yeah, you know, arcade games.
Yeah, we used to fucking mimic everybody,
Yo,
bro.
it would just
we
be
had a
bad.
teacher named Mr. Cow. We used to call him Mr. Moo Moo Cow. Bro.
Yeah. That's some middle school shit.
Yeah.
That's some middle school shit, yeah.
We would call him heavy duty because that's what he would like. You know, heavy duty. You know what I'm saying? So he got the lunchroom's quiet. So before the lunchroom's quiet, he's coughing. All right, regular stuff. Then it gets quiet. He coughs. And then here everybody mimics go. Everybody mimics the kid after. So then we would get in class and he would cough or whatever. And I remember this because it was funny as hell. He would cough and he would purposely put on an act so he would excuse himself from working. And I didn't like that because when I was disruptive, I would get in trouble.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. You wasn't
I wasn't valid. Nah.
I gotta do math. You're doing that.
Yeah, so he would cough so bad, and it was to the point where they gave him cough drops. They gave him water. He would spit out the cough drops.
What the fuck?
He didn't want help.
Nah.
Yo.
Real life.
Niggas trying to take away this gift. Fuck out of here.
So at that point, I would bully the kid, and I never forget. Yo,
Yeah.
like for real, like
I was a bully.
yeah,
you know?
I was a bully. Like I bullied the kid,
Gotcha.
and you know what? Like I regretted that, and I was just like, you know what? Like let me change. Let me try to change. And I was on hard punishment. Honestly, nobody didn't know the type of dynamic I went through or structure I went through when I was in 6th grade. I was obligated to come straight home, go to the table, do your homework. You couldn't watch TV. You couldn't eat dinner until homework was done. So in that moment, I was struggling because I would come home and my mom would give me that, like, she would give me that face, like, anything done? Man, I would come home, serve an ass whooping.
No.
Damn.
That was me in 11th.
Parent-teacher conference, bro. I mean, parent-teacher conference that I'm sitting over here, Daquan over there was just walking around.
Parent-teacher
Daquan,
conference is wicked because you saw
Daquan never had to worry about
parent.
parent-teacher conference.
Yeah,
You
my
know
shit was
why?
every day, that's why.
Parent was there every day with him.
Yeah.
My shit was every day.
Yo.
I caught the heat early, bro.
He
Yo.
caught it early before, you know what I'm saying? Like the teachers basically would tell they would tell my mom all the stuff that would happen. And when they would get there, when my mom would get there, basically, she would be mad that they were telling us now instead of early. And when I would come home, I would get in trouble. So I would
Black
serve.
moms, man, I love that.
6th grade, I
Why you
served
wait till
hard
today
punishment.
to tell me he
Shit.
doing this and this? You should have told me back then. I would have been straightening it out.
I've heard parents say, yeah, I've heard it so many times, yeah.
So I was serving hard punishment, and then I was dealing with everybody that was picking on me at school.
Shit.
So it was just hard days where.
That must be weird for teachers though, yo. Imagine the parents telling you right in front of you, yo, I would have been beat his ass. Your kid, like, right, your student right there
Yeah.
next to you, like,
we can't do
I
that,
mean-
man. But all right.
First parent teacher conference, my mom done wrote the phone number down, and then that was 6th grade, and then it didn't work, and then I had a behavior notebook. Teachers would sign it every day.
Yeah.
I would have to show my mom, see my progress and stuff like
You ever
that.
try to fake the signature?
Nah,
Nah,
not even.
nah.
I did that in
You
fourth
know,
grade.
risky.
I did that in 4th grade. It didn't work.
It didn't work out.
God
Not even
damn.
4th grade, actually 3rd grade. I had
Oh
a
my
teacher. I never
Bad
forget.
since he came
I had
out
a
the
teacher.
womb,
That 3rd grade teacher, she would hurt my feelings, man. I was sensitive. She would make me cry every day. So
Damn.
I never forget. She would tell us every time we did something wrong to write a note home to our parents, and they had to sign it. Every problem we did,
Yeah.
so we had to do that. And
And the
then
cook got tired of it. Like,
It was-
I'm set our mom name.
They been writing every day, yo. It's my sixth day writing, yo.
because it was Friday, bro. I wanted to get on that PS2. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get on that
I'm a grown
PlayStation
man
2.
at fucking 10, bro. Say, it's Friday, man. Get off my case,
All
dog.
right, yo.
Yo,
We don't
man.
work weekends, yo. Come on, let's both go home and enjoy ourselves. Like,
And that's
come
why
on.
when I see these kids now, when they have it, I be so tight. I be like, yo, what? But Yeah, so it was the behavior problems in like middle school was crazy like that to the point where 7th grade it got a little bit better, and then by the time 8th grade happened, I think that was a highlight too from my moment as middle school, because I mean we were all growing and we were like at that point learning how to have fun and everything. Like we were all doing mad funny like shit. I think the fighting stopped. The fighting stopped. That was it was quicker than RFK. Like the fighting stopped 6th grade at that point. Like 7th grade, 8th grade, you know what I'm saying? Like it was definitely that moment where the fighting stopped. Everybody at
especially
that point.
when Davey and them came, because that was a
Yeah, but I'm
ridiculous
saying
class.
with our class.
Yeah.
And remember, the fighting didn't stop until when we got to RFK.
And then it started up again.
It started up again, but even so, it started up in the summer.
Yeah.
So before Jonathan, it started up in the summer.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're right.
Yeah, I didn't even start high school. It's just
It started up because at that point we had, shout out to my man Justice. You know what I'm saying? We had Justice was there.
Yeah.
And you remember Justice too.
Yo,
like
that name sounds familiar.
I never got those $5. You know what got me so tight too? Because Evan somehow convinced me to give this nigga $5 too, bro. Oh my God, bro.
yeah, so we had
Wait, what was it? U.S. history? When he was eating the sandwich?
Wait, all of us was in that class?
Yes, bro.
Yo, it
and
was.
we had Manuel Oxford in that class, bro.
But-
that
but-
class was
But think about it. It was me.
Yeah.
It was me, Josh, Day, my bad. Josh, Day, Oxford, Justice.
Yeah.
It was a lot of guys in
They,
there.
that all knew each other.
It's just
Yeah.
funny.
A lot
You
of
walk
niggas
in the room
in
and
there.
see these niggas, you're like, yo, niggas are not learning
So
nothing.
thinking about it, like it was to a point where I didn't take anything personal anymore because I had knew Oxford. Going back in that situation, I knew Manny because I knew him at PS20 because I played ball at PS20 in the school, and I knew his uncle, I knew his pops. So in that situation, like my mom knew about it and she was tight, and everybody, picked on me for that moment for saying I was weak. But at a certain point, at that age, like I didn't grow up in that neighborhood where like I had to really like fight for myself. Like I grew up on 41st Ave, like with all the Asians. So I didn't know like at that point, and it wasn't until like I got to college where like I started getting more aggressive, and now people tell me now like you aggressive, but it just be like whatever, man. But yeah, like it was just so many of us.
Gotcha.
We all went in our separate ways. We had to.
Yeah.
Like we did 4 years all with each other. Like
Sounds like y'all did time, bro. 4 years. We did 4 years.
It literally was,
Randy
bro.
was a big
It
school.
might as
It
well
was.
been.
You should have came, bro. That shit was calm as fuck. Shit was the calmest of my life.
And that was it, right?
I was chilling.
how many people you saw walked across that stage? You knew them actually, personally.
Bro, the class, my graduating class, 1K, I think I knew, like actually knew at most maybe 25.
That's cool.
But then from like by association, like passing, I knew way more.
You
Like,
knew way more, of course.
yeah.
But first, like, on a
Personally,
personal
yeah,
level,
like, it was very
You know what I'm
small.
saying? These guys, like,
Yeah, like I think at graduation, it's probably like 3 people I didn't know on a personal level. that
Really?
Graduated that year.
Damn.
I knew everybody. I think I knew.
Yeah, it was, yeah, for the most
but
part,
our class
yeah.
was small. It was like
Yeah.
100 people.
Yeah, it wasn't
That
crazy.
wait,
It was that
the
small.
graduating class.
Yeah.
graduating
This is
class was
Small
small.
school, man.
Yeah. It was the most.
Nah.
And then before we got there, like RFK was a school that was like, oh, you don't go to that school. That school's ass. Like, there's nothing going on in that school.
Yo, that was a downgrade.
I never heard about it until he got there.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
like, never heard of that.
Bro, that was a downgrade because you gotta think about it. Like we went to 189. Like our graduation was at Dozo. Like Dozo
Yeah.
was like Dozo's Dozo, but like that was like a nice gym, like in an auditorium that we
Yeah.
was in. Like and Dozo was popping at that point. But when we had to do our graduation in QCC, I was like,
Yeah, I was like, I
was
should
so
have
ghetto.
dumbass early too. I was
Damn.
like,
seats was
what is
blocked off.
this?
You know, that's how you knew our graduating class was small. Like seats was blocked in and everything. You had the graduating class in with teachers. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Sitting with administration. Yeah, it was ghetto, man. And then when I got to Farmingdale, and I was like, yeah, like commencement.
Like
yeah.
big country, country college. Oh, you started during COVID?
I didn't even start during COVID. By the time I was getting ready to finish, it
Oh,
was like COVID. You know what I'm saying?
gotcha. So you didn't even you didn't get to walk across stage?
Not even. We had did
Fuck.
like a like a
Congratulations,
parking lot.
Graduating college, man. Good
Thank
job.
you, thank you.
Yeah, congrats.
Damn straight.
Congrats, yo. Shit.
Doing better things. Podcast.
But yeah, when I finished, they did like a car commencement. It was alright.
Gotcha.
We had to just be out the sunroof
top,
and be like, yeah, what up? Mhm.
Oh, it was one of those. Okay.
Get a selfie.
Yeah.
You got some Zoom boy.
Oh, he turned his camera off like right after.
And that was a life changing moment. College was a life changing moment. I mean, cause like I mean, I had like my friends here. I had all, everybody, you guys and stuff like that. But then I was going to an environment where I was
didn't know nobody.
I didn't know nobody.
Oh, you knew nobody at all that went? So Farmingdale?
No, nobody.
Oh, shit.
It was more of on my own, but I went with like this cocky attitude from New York. Like, I think I went in Farmingdale with the cockiest attitude from Queens. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is up, niggas?
Because it was
My
fresh.
G5
Yeah. Not even. I'm 5'6", bro.
Get it right. Get it right.
But I was the only one. I was the only one from RFK that went to Farmingdale. So basically, I went up there by myself. But at that point, I had a cocky attitude, and I was ready to like get away from my parents too, because it was just like I'm.
Did you dorm or?
I did dorm.
Oh, okay, valid.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that experience? How
dormant life?
Dorming fun.
Dormant life is honestly is my bad. It's good days and it's bad days, basically, like with dorming, because you know what, you're under the school's guidelines and restrictions, so you're limited basically. You know, you could just lay your head there and be a student. Yeah. But to grow and to experience certain things,
you gotta go out and do it yourself.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I learned, and I only last for a year. Like, I only lasted for a year with dorming because, I got there and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna learn. This is what I want to do here. I want to do my own thing here, and I don't care because this is my own place and nobody gonna tell me nothing. Man, that didn't happen. I was getting in trouble with university police or petty arguments with girls and stuff and everything. Smoking in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Hot boxing with the soccer team. You know what I'm saying? I was getting carried away.
Never heard us speak about soccer. I
play soccer. I just wanted to hang out with the soccer girls.
You showed up one day?
I just wanted to hang out with the soccer girls. Like, you know
fucking
yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was just definitely an experience right there. I think that was like more of a learning experience, because going back to the curfew situation, I wasn't experiencing things. When we were going out having parties, I wasn't drinking. I was the responsible person. So going out, I was just, letting my guard down. I was unleashing the chain a little bit, and I was getting carried away because I was at that point sneaking into people's houses around the area. Like, I was sneaking into girls' houses. I'm going to get in this window.
Past 11 once, bro.
I'm going to dive up in there and everything.
11, this nigga doing all that. Breaking and entering.
Definitely sneaked into somebody's house in Huntington. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? Just like, I was just going crazy. Like, I couldn't sit still. Like, it was that ADHD just kicking in. You know what I'm saying?
Twitching and shit.
Yeah, man. I couldn't sit still. I was just overly excited when I got there, but things got better. You know what? Towards like, when they sent me back home and said, you know what, you can't do this here. You're just gonna have to commute and just be a student.
Oh, they kicked you?
Yeah, they kicked me off the building, basically just messing around with the marijuana.
Damn.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was messing around with the goods, but you know what? That's not something that they have zero tolerance for that.
Yeah, no, they do. They don't. Yeah,
Schools
they don't tolerate
have
it.
zero tolerance for that. You could do that outside the school, but not in their organization or in their environment. So they definitely, kicked me to the curb. But they let me go back to school for that, which I was really happy about and grateful for that, because I was going through hard times with that transition, coming home and facing your parents and them seeing you did something, and it's just like disappointment. You know what I'm saying? I never forget, I came back to the gym and Dick Horn was like, "What you doing here?" You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just felt like a lost cause situation, and I just was able to stand back up on my 2 feet and get through that. But it got better. Like, sophomore year, like, I started going back to the gym, started going back to the Y, playing ball, working out and everything. Getting my figure together and everything at that point. And, we're going to see help as well, because mental health is really important.
That's facts.
And, talking to people and talking about my issues and addressing it, all that built up animosity and emotion that I have. So that's what I definitely did. It got better. When I started doing that, like, I took a break from smoking. I was like, you know what, I'm going to stop smoking, because when I came back from college that year, I never forget, I visit RFK, and all the bros was like, yo, you fat. Yo, you
Man, that hurts. That hurts. Nah, yeah.
Mean, man.
Yeah. But they straight with you. They straight with you, yeah.
100%. I couldn't handle it at that point, but I didn't realize it. I realized it till I came home, and I was like, yeah, I'm overweight, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just going through that transition right now. Like, yo, I'm overweight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something got to get better. But yeah, at that point things started getting better, and I started hanging out with a different crowd. You know what I'm saying? People that was challenging me to do better, because I was like hanging out with people that was just like, yo, get up, wake and bake, go to class, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
just regular day shit.
Yeah.
Not like that crowd like, yo, we about to go do this, but we got to go study first.
Hey.
We about to go.
Hey.
Just studying
You know what I'm
intensively. You got the
Yeah.
library.
No.
Hit these textbooks.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah.
Why are you yelling?
We got to hit the lab at
Getting
11.
these grades.
Yeah.
No, actually, we don't.
Then you get in those room with those people. If you a distraction, they
Yo.
close their laptop. They get out of that room and they go in another room.
Yo.
No, they close their laptop. They pick you up.
Because they know you're being disruptive.
Yeah.
So
They throw you out like fucking
We in a
Fresh
study,
Prince.
nigga.
I had to grow. I had to evolve in that type of room. So in that type of room, I had to basically I had to understand you know what, these people are gonna challenge me. So I just wanted to work harder and everything. So in school, I was on top of it. You know what, I was still struggling, trying to get my grades together. But when I had the COVID times and everything, when that hit, it was a rough transition. But at that point, I already knew what it was like to do online classes. So I was getting those things out of the way. I say online classes, I was getting A's. In class, no. In class, I was getting C's. I was getting, C's, C pluses or whatever. But when I was online, I was getting A. Yeah. Huh? Of course.
Hey.
But here's the thing though. I was making that's not cheating. I was making the effort to find the answers. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go find the answers, you know what I'm saying, you got to make the effort. And that's how I do it with IT. With IT, I don't know everything off the top of my head. I go research it.
In fact, I be doing that shit at work too.
That's why in college, they call it researching. They don't want to say it's cheating. They call it researching. You looking up different methods and ways of
how to find the answer.
How to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But it got better. And honestly, when it got to college, you know what, it was a transition of getting out, leaving, you know what, that place and advisors and, you know, breaking off and started doing my own thing. Because at that point, I wanted to go to the military.
Really?
And yeah, I even signed up. I even went to the whole facility. These niggas screamed at me.
What got you to go? What was the motivating factor?
Yo, I wanted to move out. I wanted to be on my own, and I wanted to travel and work, but I didn't know a way how to do that, you know, because I was undermining myself and my ability to, you know, my talent and my skills. Because when I was in college, I didn't know anything about IT. I was taking these networking courses, but I was just focused on graduating. Focused on the actual work, the detail, you know, with the knowledge. Knowledge is power. I didn't focus on that. I just focused on just trying to graduate. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you know what? I was like, how am I going to graduate and not live at home? I do it now, but it's different. But
At the time, you didn't think it was possible.
I was thinking you know what? Military is the best getaway option. You
It
know,
is.
best getaway.
And they be saying all these perks, join, you get this money,
it's
all that. Nah, they oversell it for sure. They super oversell it,
It's
yeah.
overrated because I just being in that facility, just seeing that you can't do what you want to do, even enrolling in the process. As soon as you get in and acclimated, you can't even do what you want to do. You got to give it some time, 2-3 years, and then apply to even do that. So, you know, I was like, yo, this is whack. And then they held up the process because I had a speeding ticket over in NYC. And it was on my record. And basically, they was like, you know what, you got to wait. And at that point, I was
like, nah, I'm good.
I was like, wait, I got a speeding ticket. You want me to wait? That makes sense to you? I'm out of here. Yo, come on.
So I was low key a blessing, low key.
Yeah, I was working. So I was working at a charter school at that point. At that point, this was 2021. This was 2021 when I had that graduation party. When I invited this bum.
Yeah, look, man, I was gonna go. I think
It was raining.
I was
Any type of
And that was
weather,
during
no
COVID
one's
time,
coming.
It was during COVID
Yeah.
time. So I mean,
Oh, during COVID, this man wasn't even leaving for Popeyes,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. I wasn't really
That, man's
Yeah.
ordering down. For
he
what?
had the mask on. He was not playing for sure. But so during that season, that transition period, I had a party, and it was another cocky moment as well where I just thought I was a shit, and you know what, I thought I was going to the military, but that didn't happen, and I stayed home and lived with my grandmother, and I had to figure out what was the next plan, and that's when I was working at that school in Hempstead, and they basically they gave me the opportunity to work as a cybersecurity network support tech. You know what? It was like a mid-entry level position. You know what? Supervising, technicians and everything. But at that point, when I, got in that position, I was just making, I was nervous because I didn't know anything. I didn't know nothing about deployments. I didn't know, just like I was, talking to you about it before. I didn't know anything at all. And in that opportunity, I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the money wasn't right though.
It wasn't right.
It wasn't right. The money wasn't right. It wasn't right at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at that point, I just went in and knowing that the money wasn't right, I just wanted to learn.
And
that's good. That is good. Yeah, a lot of people won't do it because the money ain't right. But it's like, how else you gonna get the knowledge?
Exactly.
Yeah, I was young and I didn't know. Like, it was just my first job, my first opportunity. So at that point, not knowing what was gonna happen out of college, I actually found something that I like to do and that's enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? So I made the most out of that college experience because I want to go back and get a master's degree in cybersecurity. But you know what? Like, I have so many different plans, but I just try to keep moving with the basic things that I know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's next for you? Like, what do you want to do?
I just honestly, I want to go into like, network engineer, like I spoke with Danny before, or I want to just, stay at a senior level position in IT, with like network administration, system administration, any of at these companies where, we can basically provide service, help people troubleshoot their own type of problems, browser issues, printer issues, network issues. Files and stuff like that.
That's easy money once you get those jobs too.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know how to do that stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I work in the office, and anytime like the Wi-Fi fucks up, everyone's like, we gotta call IT. I'm like, guys, you could just unplug, you plug back in.
Bro, that's too hard. That's too hard, bro. Take it easy. Take it easy.
They be like, this nigga work 5 days.
So basically, in that moment, it's like when you're, and the reason why they call IT at that moment because you have to be trained to know the steps on how to troubleshoot.
Yeah.
It's basic troubleshoot. It's sometimes there are other different ways that you guys don't know that you probably missed or before, but you didn't think of that.
Yeah.
They're always there to assist and get that extra, the assist on.
And a lot of times, especially within schools, like the IT people bring all this huge system and stuff, so they're like, I'm not touching that shit 'cause I'm getting in trouble. So it's like, yep, call IT.
You touch the equipment, you break it, and the thing is that nothing's ever broken until it's plugged in. That's the hardware level, you know what I'm saying? But that's really what it is with IT. Like, if it's plugged in and then you did something, it's broken. But when it's plugged in,
it should be working.
Yeah, you feel me? So, but yeah, like, IT's the wave. But I mean, I made the most out of the college experience. You know what I'm saying? But I do got questions for you guys.
What's up?
Oh, shit.
Like,
Man, you pull some cards.
Oh, shit.
it's a podcast. I did most of the talking. I did most of the talking here.
It's your
you know
podcast now, bro. Fucking, first order of business. That one, man. I'm telling you, we will blow up if we toss him. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so
Who's gonna upload the video?
So,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
So how you guys split like the responsibilities among each other with the podcast, holding each other accountable and taking ownership of it.
Well, I just like to bring the positive attitude here. All the people are prepped and whatnot.
I can't ask a serious question.
It's the real stuff, yo. Come on, we like pregame, do a little huddle, It's like in the tunnel.
You were late for the huddle. What? Yo,
I was late one day, bro. Chill.
I mean, this is I feel like it's more my vision. So I took on a lot of the responsibilities. Early on, Danny was helping me with the editing and like uploading and stuff like that. But since I've like bought a lot of the equipment and stuff, I've been taking that responsibility on and like editing, coming up with the questions, picking what guests. Danny got a guest coming up, so you know.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wait, do I get a guest?
I mean, if you know somebody.
You see, you don't want to tell me shit here, man. Talking about it's a team effort.
Talk about
We do.
Yo, see, y'all talked about this. When was I there?
In the group chat, yo, if y'all have guests or question ideas, just send them out.
Many times. Many times.
I know what y'all be doing, son. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm starting my own spinoff, all right? Yo, I'm really going to tell the truth about what be going on.
All he's going to talk about is Kyle, bro. What? Who wants that?
Bro,
Who wants that?
You dropping the, oh, man, that'd be cool. But, Yo, he's dropping a song on the 27th. Well, I think it's a feature, but like.
I got a question for you. When'd you get all them earrings?
What? Yo, man. Yo, when you start like do things yourself, yo. I went
You
crazy.
must not look
yo.
out.
Yeah,
I got tattoos and shit, man.
He got
Yo.
a little bit of freedom, and he kind of.
Ask him to take the hoodie off. Man's tatted.
I am, yo. Damn, wait, shut up.
Yeah. This man here.
Yeah, man's is tatted, bro. Shout out Crooks Inc.
Yeah, shout out Devin.
I don't live with my pops no more, nigga.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I need to keep this off the record.
When I went to like my cousin had a sweet 16,
Oh,
and
DC
that was the
your
last
tats?
time I saw my
DC
dad.
anything?
Huh?
DC your tats?
Yeah, he did. He said, "Look at you, all tatted up now." I was like, "Yeah, I'm on my own now." Nigga. This shit. Yeah, yo. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was fake scared. I was like, yeah, yo, had a whole lot bro, nose piercings and ears, bro. I'm like, oh shit, yo. Oh, the shit he frowned on me for before. Oh man.
Yo, I went through the same thing. I never forget. I got my ears pierced at school. I would turn 18, and I got my ears pierced on my birthday. And I came home one weekend. My pops was tight. He done got into an argument with my mother. Like, you knew about this? You let him get that?
Why do every black kid do that? We just go out and go do this thing, come home.
We don't
and just
talk
be
about
like,
it.
"Hey,
Yeah, it was the same thing with this.
You know.
Like, I went.
Oh, they want you
Man.
to spend money on the laptop?
Yo,
or?
like it's just like certain things that like it's like impulsive decisions. They feel like they thought that like me getting the
You just
earrings.
did it just to do it.
Yeah, like
How long you wanted piercings?
I wanted a piercing since I was like 16.
Same,
And when I was 18,
same.
like I was like, they told me when I was 18 I can go get it. So that's what I did.
Yeah, niggas be like, niggas be, yo,
On
they
the
switch
dot.
on the story, bro. When you're an adult, you can do all these things you want. You turn 18.
Oh,
now,
you
when you're old, can do
when
all
you
these
under my
things you
roof,
want.
my
Yo,
rules.
niggas be waiting this long, son. Yo.
You got tats or nah?
Nah, not yet.
Nah, not yet. Not yet. Okay.
Honestly, I'm just working out first before I could do that. You know
Oh,
what I'm
okay,
saying?
gotcha.
Get in the gym, you know what I'm saying? That's right now one of the things I want to do because, like, I be seeing, like, working in school, I be seeing these kids, they look healthy. And you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at myself, I'm like, damn, like.
Oh, you're like, oh.
Nah.
I mean, that's
Kids will
motivation, though.
challenge
That's
you.
motivation.
Nah. for real.
These kids be giving me some aspiration to get back up in there.
They cut your ass about it or
They
just?
don't cut my ass.
Oh,
but
okay.
These
They
kids
try
are
to cut
taller
my
than me.
ass.
I'm only 5'6". These kids
That's
taller
not
than me.
on you. What
I'm saying,
what you
I've been in the
expect?
school where they be like, hey yo, IT.
Oh, nah.
I'm just like,
They taking
hold on.
flicks. You're just like,
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Nah, one of my kids pulled up on me. He like 6'2". He like, what up, little man? I'm like,
Oh.
yo, you 160? I'm 192. I will move your ass. Don't do that.
oh, he was skinny. He was skinny.
Yeah, he's skinny.
Yeah, yeah.
Toothpicks, yo.
Yeah, that easy. You just
Tall
hit
fucking tree.
him by the knees, yo. That's
Nah,
it.
for real, yo.
It'd be one of those kids, man. They just the kids for sure. Like they're so different with this generation now. Like
Yeah.
we knew to like get out the way in the hallways. They don't know to get out the way.
Bro, they don't care.
Nothing, bro.
Nah, this
Yo,
new generation gonna go fuck.
Nah, my kids are really dumb. They don't know how to jump rope, bro. How you know how to?
Y'all need
Nah,
kids
nah.
off
A
the
lot
record.
of kids
calling
don't.
dumb.
A lot of kids don't know how to jump rope.
No, you always they actually shocked me, bro. They actually know how to play chess. That was actually
Yeah.
surprising.
But not a jump rope.
You see, now that's why I say they're fucking stupid, yo.
It's kind of. It's a little backwards if you ask me.
Yo.
It's because they don't go outside.
Where you,
That's
where,
really
where
the
you
issue.
have to deal with kids at?
The why? Jamaica.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's Jamaica wise shit.
Jamaica wise, so funny. Remember when we would go to those rallies in
Yeah.
Jamaica wide? Yo, for some reason we always had a problem with Jamaica wide. Like
They cool now though.
they mad cool now, but we always had a problem with
Nah,
Jamaica wide.
niggas is foul, bro. They're doing a college trip, bro.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
niggas is foul because we have this new site. And I was originally supposed to be on it, but the new site was like, "Oh no, we got people for it." And then they were like, "What do you
do that
mean?"
part in this.
And they're adding this one dude. He's technically like one of the core leaders, bro. This nigga don't know nothing, bro. I kid you
Oh,
not.
yeah, I think you
we
did tell
had
me about
we
this.
had we had the MLK event, bro. And the nigga that they were talking about, he came for the event, bro. This was him the whole day.
What the fuck?
He was smacked.
This nigga was
stuck,
bro. Yo, he was stuck, bro. Like,
stuck. He
yo,
smacked.
we're like, yo, and he like,
What's going on?
yo, like, nah, that shit
crazy.
just wicked, bro.
That's crazy.
Fuck them
So
people,
I got another question for,
What's up,
for,
man?
Danny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What is lifestyle like? You know what I'm saying? Like now you on your own, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you have an apartment now, but what is it like, you know, for you, you know what I'm saying, dealing with, you know what, not saying like dealing with like other bullshit, but like dealing with people and having friendships and everything like
Oh,
I don't even know
You know
about
what I'm
New
saying?
Danny. Oh man, you about to
Nah,
rock
seriously,
your
because-
world.
No, yeah.
because
Yo,
you
about
got
to rock your
you got
world.
now you got your own space.
Yeah.
You don't got to deal with nobody.
Nope.
You don't got to tolerate nobody.
Yeah.
It's not saying like it's not being humble, but you don't have to humble yourself. No
Yeah.
more.
No,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yo,
how does that play a part?
You
with
be run shit, bro. You even know.
Yeah,
You just be
bro.
jacking this shit now.
Yeah, like
But nah, life is just like you said. Since I moved out, life's just calm.
Mm-hmm.
I moved out 2021 the first time with the roommate. That was like great. Finally got moved out of home, but then moved back home for a few months because I was job transitioning. Now I got this place. Life is good, man. It's just calm. Like I just go. Like sometimes I work from home, so it's just I'm chilling here. I go into the office.
how does it feel though?
Fuck
Like you're in a space where you can control your own narrative.
Oh, it's mad calm, man. It's peaceful, bro. It's just straight peaceful. There's nothing like no better word. It's just peaceful. Like, and then I got friends.
Whenever he want, bro. But you
Want
even want the
bitches.
bitches here,
Yeah,
bro.
I want
Come
bitches.
on,
He's
son.
jealous. Do you live with somebody? I
Bro,
thought you
I live
lived
with
on
my
your
mom,
own.
man. No, I live
live with
my
your
mom,
moms?
man. I gotta take care. I can't have bitches over. I'm sorry.
But he still does. What? I'm like,
Wait, hold on.
That's
you
a
got
struggle,
Is this
man.
over
That's
while
a
your
struggle.
mom's
Yo,
home?
Khalil, man, I made
No,
it, yo.
no.
I made it, bro. I
You
made
my
it,
dog,
man.
but
Yo.
you ain't shit.
What you mean?
That's
How?
trifling.
How's that trifling?
Cause you out here.
I got my own space. Well,
I
not
know
my
you-
own space, but like I got my own room now.
catching
man.
yams while.
Nah,
My
shit.
mama would
I
never.
can't, yo, make
Yeah,
this
nah.
choose,
I wouldn't
bro.
be able to. Nah,
I'm getting yams while
nah.
my
Look,
mom
I
is
just
in
got
another.
dumped for rescheduling with a girl because my dad was gonna be home, bro.
Really?
Well, nah, she was being on some different level shit. Nah, she was on some.
We're
Don't
not
you
gonna
'cause
ignore
of
the
that?
fact that he did something wrong, but like,
But
yeah,
what-
she was wild. I don't know exactly yet. I gotta do more research on
I
that.
told her that, so she filled a German test like that same week, and I said like to chill, relax, like it's not that serious, and that's one of her triggers. And then,
She was
and then,
tight.
yeah.
Nah, she hit him with the I take everything as a sign.
But it's crazy. Like she even mentioned the whole relax thing until I had to reschedule. Like if I didn't reschedule, that would have been slipped under the rug. No problem.
She takes
Yo,
everything
Dede,
as a
these
sign.
girls don't like how nonchalant you be, bro. Sometimes you just be too nonchalant.
I
You see
guess
how you just
so.
lay back?
But
You
we
just
don't.
be like, I guess
But we don't
so.
want you to start hitting people.
Yeah.
Yo, just
Yeah,
chill.
like, I
Find
don't
the
want to be
medium.
the fiend nigga that's putting mad pressure on you for everything. So I was like,
Where you
alright.
at? You at? What's the word?
Yeah,
It's
I'm out.
happening. It's the
Yeah,
vibes.
chilling.
That's dead. Like he just leaned back. He like, yeah, whatever, man. I don't care.
I feel you, Dave.
He-
I feel you,
and-
Dave. I'm with
and
you.
Life is easy.
He
that
don't
way.
put no emotion into.
I feel
a lot of
him.
things.
That's that me. I don't give a fuck, bro.
You more demanded with it now.
What do you
man.
mean?
You
Nah.
different, yo.
But yeah, life's
Yo.
just good.
Come over. Matter of fact, never mind. Just don't
You're
even.
good.
Don't even. Don't even want to look at you.
Free yourself. By
Yeah,
yourself.
word, yo.
Damn.
And send me the video.
Yo,
Actually, I don't want it no more.
Yeah.
that shit
But it's still
crazy.
here for later.
Make OnlyFans for me.
Hey.
And I don't want to pay for it.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Man, I want 10% of your earnings. Imagine it's only you. I'm still that big.
That shit crazy.
Oh my
Yo.
god.
Moving
Yeah,
different
man.
this year, man. Yo.
Nah.
I'm telling
But
you, it's
yeah.
gonna come down to like some like season finale shit where we gotta save Danny from himself, yo. It's like, yo,
Save
we're gonna
me
have,
from
like, a whole
myself.
intervention, yo.
So you say Danny be picking on you?
Nah, it hasn't got there yet, man.
Hasn't
I'm
got
scared,
there.
bro. I don't know. That might be later
What are you
this year. I
scared
don't
about?
know. Look at this nigga, man. Yo, he got back Muay Thai shit, yo.
He does.
Yo, see, y'all don't be saying that until it actually happened, yo. Nah, he
Nothing.
ain't do nothing yet.
Exactly.
I'm
He ain't do
foreshadowing, nigga. Damn, yo.
This why Josh.
Yo.
This why Josh.
No,
with
now
his
when I come
mama.
on the black eye, oh, Josh, what happened?
With his
Danny
mama.
fucking happened.
His mom will be right there and be like, it's okay, man. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Bro, she will, and I'll be
It's
like, no,
okay.
it's not, damn it, yo.
No, it's not.
No, I got a
Matter of fact,
black
you know, where
eye.
my bitch at? That's
Yo.
where my
Nah.
bitch at?
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yo.
He cure everything with sex.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey.
I don't, bro. Masturbating? Nah, that's more like
Oh, no, Josh,
Yo.
come on,
Yo,
man.
man. It's
Yo.
essential, yo.
You gotta keep
I'm
that
telling
to
you.
yourself.
Do
Oh,
I?
bro, this man says every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry, come on, man. Yo, look, 3 o'clock. Like on the next
Nope,
time
nope.
this week, bro. 3 o'clock,
Well, you
bro.
got 40
Just
minutes, bro.
indulge it.
Yeah.
bro. Wait a minute.
Nope.
I got time. I got time. Look, I'm spending it with y'all before I get
Oh,
into
that's
this.
cool.
That's tough.
That's love,
We have an
yo.
old podcast
That's
talking
love,
about
yo.
life and shit. He want to talk about
Oh,
his,
this is life.
his desires
This is life,
and
man.
his
My aspirations.
No,
He's
those are
selfish.
desires.
Yo, listen, yo.
Those are
I just want to see
aspirations.
y'all happy, man. I'm putting y'all in the game right now.
Are
It's $1
you?
million worth of game right here, yo.
That's our podcast
Yo,
now.
yes,
We're
man.
gonna take over
yo.
Gillian.
Yeah,
What is it? The
man.
lunch tray boys?
Yes, sir.
Lunch.
Niggas haven't lunch in so long.
You
yo.
know what? Next
have
time we have
not.
podcasts, like we gotta have like the trays with the lunch and everything. Like, for real.
Honestly,
like,
when I first thought about this, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be able to use my connection at 189 and get us to be able to record inside the cafeteria." But that connection got fucked up over time. So,
Really?
yeah. So I mean, it's still
Yeah.
possible to happen, but I don't want to push it
You
yet.
ain't rocking with them no more?
Nah,
You
I
even?
am, but it's like now people like switch positions. Like we had like 3 different directors in the last like 2-3 months. So it was
When
like
you,
I don't want
when you
to.
moving up, man? Come on,
I
yo.
could have, but I was like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, that was the best
Nigga
decision
wasn't
not
with it.
doing that.
Yeah, I was
Nah,
like,
that's a
nah,
lot of
I'm okay.
responsibility,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
It was either podcast or become a director, and I just wasn't trying to be a
Yo,
director.
that.
Imagine
Let me.
being director at
I'm
24.
surprised. I'm surprised you was even gonna think to get in that cafeteria because I remember where we would go in there and we would fuck that cafeteria.
Oh, yeah, it was
not
bad.
even we, like niggas, like our teammates.
Bro,
and
we
shit.
were the reason they put cameras in
Yeah.
the school, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Terrible.
that's
bad.
wild.
Vandalized the
bro.
teachers' lounge. They had nothing but milk in there. Niggas was throwing milk.
Those
Nah.
little like water filters things for
Yeah.
the schools and kids. We used to take the lids off, let the water spray all over the place, and then run out.
No.
But the
Then-
crazy part is, my dad worked there, so I would run out with them and then just chill in the lobby.
That's wow.
Don't even come upstairs.
We would have school
It used
leave.
to be so funny.
It was so crazy.
But it used to be so funny because so they would come up and be like, "Oh man, the Beacon kids made a mess again." I'm like, "Oh man."
Dang.
Yeah, they sweating, old dog.
Yo, let me tell you, it was so crazy that when we was in that cafeteria on Saturdays after basketball practice, it was like 5 of us, about 5-10 of us. We leaving, Daquan with us. We would leave out with mad snacks, milks, all that. It would be on the street, toss them at the cars, the bus. And the funny part even about that was you already knew who was the slowest runner out of the car. So
Bye bye, Khalil.
Dang.
so they had to give me a cue
Yeah.
to go up. They would be like,
Yeah.
go up. Oh,
Yo.
yeah, go up the block.
Yeah.
They're like, what? Just go up the block. Then all I see is them running. I'm like, and they run it, and then eventually they will surpass me. And I'm
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
like,
bro.
yeah, man, that was.
That's how you know I
it.
was a real one. Though. I wasn't snitching. I could have been snitching like a
Good
motherfucker.
niggas playing stupid.
That's why I
was sitting there
said like life was funny with them. Like, just doing.
Nah, I
stuff.
remember.
It's just funny.
I would pop
It's-
out occasionally. I'm like,
Yeah,
the
like,
fuck's all this?
you
Yeah,
don't
we're
have
always
that.
running to fucking 20 Danes. Like, why are you out of breath?
Yeah.
We don't have that
You
anymore.
don't know,
Like
Jay.
not that everyday, just fun. Like
Nah, yeah, it's
fun,
not. Adult life
fun
is
reality.
different. It is different.
It is for
Shit.
sure.
All right, so I got a few
Yeah, Dan got a little
questions.
segment for us.
It's like a little game.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard this called We Were Never Really Strangers. It's a
Yeah.
card game.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever, but there's like an online version. It's a little whack. Look at this shit. It's not the official one,
You
but
gotta fix the formatting, bro. That's what you're here for.
Yeah.
all right.
Pull it up on the
So
laptop.
there's 3 levels. I'll ask 3 questions for each level, and as a group, we'll answer. So first one, what's the first thing you noticed about me? Again, we'll start off me, and then Khalil, Day, and Josh.
Okay. First thing I noticed about
What y'all notice
Dang.
about me?
Sorry.
You're quiet.
I am quiet.
First
I am an introvert. I am.
You a big dude.
I am. I'm tall. I'm kind of tall.
Just describe the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your whole
So that's
profile.
first thing you
Don't
notice
let
about.
the cops have us describe you to them. Perfect picture.
Khalil, what's
I'm
the
thinking
first
to
thing
be
I
like, yo,
noticed
that
about
dude
you?
Danny, that's crazy.
You ain't saying one physical trait. It's just like
Yeah,
Got him.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. You got tattooed too.
that's
Yo.
crazy. First thing I noticed about you, Khalil. I'm trying to think about way back, like when I first.
The first thing I know about Khalil, he was loud.
Yo, he's just talking off the rip, bro.
Low as hell, but loud as
Oh,
fuck.
Talk
man.
a lot.
Really?
Talk a
Yo.
lot. Definitely talk a
I'm
lot.
trying to
Yeah,
think.
I didn't even have to answer the question for the podcast. You kind of just went through all the questions by yourself. I was like, all right, yo, this is
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Transition into all of them.
Yo.
That's crazy, man. You
I'm trying to think.
chatting.
I want to say probably that. Yeah. Yeah.
Just talk a lot.
Yeah. When I first met you, I was like,
The
"Who's
last-
this?" And they're
oh,
like,
man.
All right.
Just talk a lot. Just talk a lot. I'm a person that I'm a highly extrovert person. Like, I just talk a lot,
Hey.
have conversation.
That's good though.
"That's good though. It's a great
That's
trait
why
to
when I
have."
did the thing about podcasts with you guys, I'm like, yo, this is gonna be easy. At first, it was like nerve wracking, questions coming like.
Did you know we recorded on camera or no?
I knew you guys
Oh,
were recording
okay.
right there for
Yeah.
sure, but I'm like, man, I'm shaking in my boots. I'm like, You know what I'm saying? But I knew it was gonna be easy because like I talk a lot naturally.
Yo, but that's why I fill my role, man. To make sure you're calm, comfortable, collected. Yo, look at you over here cheesing and shit. You're welcome, bro. You cheesing too, right, nigga? Yo, all right then.
He over there making out with the
talking about
microphone. That must be his destination.
Hey, yo.
Yo, man.
But yeah, what Josh?
For Josh,
First thing.
he was a goofy guy. That's all I remember. First thing I noticed. Nah, I'm saying goofy.
Nah, goofy, but
Like,
I gotta be honest, sensitive.
oh
You
yeah,
ever see- You ever
definitely.
see Josh with like,
yeah, Yo, that's to the T right there.
It's gotten better over the years. Though.
Yo, listen to crazy accusations in high school.
Still does
you
the
know what I
what you
remember? The moment I shared with both of y'all, bro. I think it was the first day I wore True Religion pants. It was my cousin's pants. It was like the super light blue ones, and I had like the wrong. No, it was definitely the wrong size because the belt I had made the pants look mad tight at
You
the
had a
waist. It
cargo
was
belt
mad
on, right?
baggy. Yes,
Yes.
bro. And you told me do not wear that belt with these pants ever again. And you were like, yo,
Jeez, I was like, oh, hell.
oh man.
and going back to the competition, like, bro, like we was competing to get five with
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other
yeah.
and
Definitely
everything.
were.
I
I
was
was
just-
just be with Jonathan everything, especially senior year when we got to
But
the
think about the Asian
superlatives and
squad,
shit.
it was on some different stuff. They had Yeezys and everything
Yeah.
already in there. They was going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, day turn. What up?
Dave, what was the first thing I noticed about you? You were just a
This
big
nigga's
guy.
biceps, bro.
He was just always, bro.
Yo.
Like first day I met, he was just big, and I was skinny,
Veins
so I
popping
was
out, always
like,
has a
Yeah,
fist.
like-
Like, come on, son. Nah, look at him right now. Look. Yeah, mad intensely. Look at your knuckles
Yeah.
popping out. Nah.
That's all you
That's
need?
your pinky? That's your pinky?
that's tough.
That's crazy.
Nah, yeah.
I always thought Dave was a football player when I first met him. I'm like, yo, this
He
I
could have
started- I
been.
started off
Like,
at-
yo,
He could have.
It's RFK's fault for real. If we had a football
Yeah.
team, I would have tried it out.
yeah, you RFK wasn't a school fee.
All right, next question. Do you think I fall in love easily? Why or why not?
Do you
Not
fall
anymore.
in love
Not
easily?
anymore.
fact.
New Danny, man.
That's
Yeah, I was like, I don't think you do.
I
no.
don't.
I think like when we were like, you know, definitely like in school, like it would have been easier because like we just didn't know any
Ooh,
better.
yeah, that's true.
We just didn't know who we are, what we capable of, and knowing that we could have got something, we could have something way much better than this. So it was easier back then. Now we just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, nah, yeah, that's fakes.
Yeah.
Falling in love, nah.
Except for
Yeah.
Josh. Josh be falling in love.
Oh yeah, Josh
This
does.
man, hopeless romantic.
Hey, that's tough, man. That's good though. It's a good, but then it hurts you. Not gonna lie, it hurts.
hurts.
all the time.
You gotta protect yourself.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He
Love
goes to
get you
girls
killed.
4 states away from him. What are you doing?
Women will kill you.
That's fakes.
Love get you killed.
For you, Cleo, do you fall in love easily? I feel like
I feel you fall in love quickly if you find him attractive.
nah. I feel like you look for the traits first before even trying to get attached.
I'm
Like,
trying to really think. Do you fall in love?
like,
I don't think you do.
nah. Yeah.
It's
But
more
you fall.
tough.
You fall hard though. You
I
don't fall in
do.
love
Like,
quick,
when you
but
do-
fall hard though.
I fall hard. Like I'm a person that will like, I will care a lot.
Yeah.
But like love, nah.
Yeah.
He don't do that.
I don't do the love. Nah.
Gotcha. And then Day,
No.
nah,
Yeah, I was out.
nah, nah.
No. He don't
Nah.
love. He,
Nah.
he just
Why?
nonchalant.
Nobody. Yeah, that nigga don't love nobody, bro.
Nobody.
That's pretty accurate.
No, it's not.
You know how Josh feel. Josh know. He like, man, I've been trying to get love my whole life.
Yo.
I got that video.
Nah, that's crazy.
I had that video. Yo,
I was too.
I had that video of you, him, and Bonnie, and he was like, Josh, you just proved a point that you are not gay. Now you do some
Hey.
gay shit. He was like, damn, bro. And he just turned. And you just look like.
He's very
whoa.
passionate.
Yeah,
He's
like,
very
Damn,
passionate.
bro.
That hurt my feelings, man. I don't like that.
You just struck him down, bro.
Oh, now we going level 2. So
Okay,
level two.
okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. Which one of your parents' personality traits do you want to keep / let go of? So which personality trait from your parents do you want to keep, and which one do you want to let go of?
I want to keep my mom's optimism.
Mm-hmm.
I want to let go of her thinking her way is right. I'm kind of am letting go of that a little bit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What was the question?
So, which one of your parents' personality traits do you want to keep, and which one do you want to let go of? Definitely keep your optimism, Josh.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
What you mean?
No, I'm saying, like,
what
life
the fuck
is
you
not-
about to do, son? Yo, you see this shit? I be catching him, yo. The spin. Yo, next
I'm
week.
saying
Next
I
week, the
used to
spin
be
off.
like you, and I lost it. So you should
man, I ain't
keep
trying
it.
to cover up. Get the
So
fuck
you don't
out
be
of
like
here.
me.
I know
I'm
about
trying
you,
to
man.
help you.
What about you, Khalil? You know off top or?
Off top, for real, like I say, you know what, like on a like working perspective, like working on myself and growing like as a trait, definitely like my mom's trait, and then definitely something I want to let go is like my dad's temperament, because I have a lot of his temperament, but I have more of like my mother's personality, and stuff like that, where I have patience and I care for people and stuff like that. My dad's like impatient, high temperament, can get loud and stuff like that. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
But you working on it?
I'm definitely working.
Oh, that's good. That's the important part.
I'm definitely working on it. So like I know that like we all can pick up toxic traits, especially if you live with your parents. And that first step was not living at home anymore. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I live with my grandmother. I'm not around that.
Oh, okay, that's good.
See if
That's
I
good.
get him mad.
Yeah.
Progress, y'all.
Yo, for me, what would I want to keep? I would want to keep my mom's caringness and like having like being open arms for people. So I want to keep that. Let go of probably what's the word for it? Like pessimism. Like I have some pessimism. I'm like I don't really have high hopes for in general for most things in general. I'm just like let it be.
Are you working on it?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I kind of
No,
just
man, don't ask too many questions before you start turning into that Danny again. Man. He's working on it, man.
no.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, but you can't ask him that, man. Yo, you know better.
I don't
You
fucking
know
believe.
better.
But yeah, that's for me.
For me, my parents have like a really good work ethic, and that's something I definitely picked up. I want to keep that. One thing I want to let go is definitely I got the nonchalantness from my dad. My dad's super nonchalant, and I'm like I definitely want
get
to.
your dad here, man. Yo,
And you want to let go of that.
Not completely, but I want to do better. Cause there's definitely some scenarios where like I should be like not standing up for myself, but like talking more or like putting myself in a room a little bit more.
Gotcha.
And I'm kind of just like I'm chilling. I don't know what to do. Yeah.
like with Shorty. That
No,
you
no.
tried
I-
to-
that
I don't know, man.
Gotcha.
He don't even put his foot down. He just be like, whatever.
Gotcha.
I'm telling you, 40 or 50, yo, you gonna be on that couch with your dad, man, just sitting there, rocking in that chair,
Yo, that I.
watching the Knicks disappoint you.
I've been doing that in my room. I've been catching myself. I'm like, yo, I'm dead ass just like my. I've been doing my dad like when I get up now. I'd be like, ugh. I'm like,
Damn. And you only 24. How's this?
No.
How you only
Glad to
24?
be
I'm just picking up the behavior from him. And I'm just like, oh man.
Nah. All right, this next one. What's been your happiest memory this past year?
Well, the year just started.
Not the past year.
Oh,
Past year. For me, my new job, definitely. New job or this place? Can't be in this new place.
New job.
New job for sure. They valid.
I saw Kyle.
Oh, that's his happy memory. The artist, the rapper. Yeah.
He a DJ, don't know your artist.
Damn.
Yo, I don't know.
Dumbass pop ring.
I don't know who the hell Kyle is.
I
Yo.
didn't put eyes by. Was like, little Yachty going crazy. Right
We can skip straight to Yachty, but
I'm so dead, bro. Oh my god.
What about you?
For me, probably starting this podcast.
Hey.
you're
All right.
welcome.
Yeah. Actually, no. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're right. Thank you.
We'll kick it level 3 real quick. All right. What the? Yo, these get wild.
Uh-oh.
How does one earn your vulnerability? Have I earned it? How can I earn it?
Oh, they ain't trying to freak us right now. Hold
Yo.
the fuck up.
Wait.
It's great for when
I'm like, this is touching on the surface. Like,
Yo.
like hold
No,
on.
this game is good when you're trying to meet somebody new and you're trying to break ice. It's a great game for it. But I'll read it again. How does one earn your vulnerability? And then have I earned it? And then how can I earn it if I didn't have it?
My phone.
I can't answer that question. Earning a vulnerability, like
How does one earn
that,
it?
it's more like earning trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vulnerability is like something so sensitive. It's something that everyone has, and like a lot of people, they put that guard up of not showing their vulnerability or revealing that because that's the easiest way to hurt somebody.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's a
Especially nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you don't know what anybody's intentions are.
Yeah. So that's a tough question to answer,
It
like,
is.
or to really put out, or it's just like, wow.
Definitely
Yeah.
time getting to know somebody, and you never truly know when someone's intentions are. I've seen people flip real quick.
Yeah.
That's a not double. That's a couple therapy type
Yeah,
question. Right
that's
there.
why this game is crazy.
I'm
nah.
like, definitely.
That's level 3. That's why. That's level 3.
Yo, you made close it up, man. Yo.
I was sweating just sitting up. Like,
Yo,
shit, fuck
I'm
this.
sitting back. I'm like,
toxic.
I ain't gonna lie. This couch is making me fall asleep. So I'm like, let's go sit up. Man. I gotta
All
answer
right,
this
we'll go to the
question.
next one. So this one's another one. Look, what is one thing you think I could do that would dramatically improve my life?
Whoa.
Well, let's just say
You could do it to yourself. Let's say,
yeah.
do it for yourself. Yeah,
what I could do to improve
your life. Yeah,
my life. Definitely working on going back to working on, like, toxic traits and everything. Just facing that and taking ownership of that, and learning different approaches about my attitude, because a lot of people can say I can come off as aggressive or come off strong and everything. So definitely working on my attitude and the temperament to get things done. Like, I'm working. I have achievements. I want to build on myself, but also have the temperament to be able to complete those things and my goals and stuff like that. So yeah.
gotcha. That's good. That's really good. Who says you come off as aggressive though? Because I've yet to see.
So like
They must not be from New York.
Nah, it's not that. It's not that they're not from New York, but when I deal with people on a personal level,
Yeah.
like just like how like you guys all do each other, y'all putting a show together. Like, you want something, he don't want it. No, I don't. No, I'm not having it.
Gotcha.
No,
Nah,
bro.
fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to work this shit out right
Gotcha.
now.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like,
gotcha.
you know
All
what I'm saying?
right.
Just working in a team environment, because
Okay.
I do work in tech. I work with a team, and you know what? Sometimes they don't understand that I'm very passionate. It's just my emotions could play. into it.
Gotcha.
All the time.
Okay.
Fix this shit. Come on.
That's him too. Yeah, you know that for sure. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
What was the question again?
I got you. What is one thing you can? So, what is one thing you can improve about yourself?
About
Dramatic.
myself.
What is one thing you can do that would dramatically
Dramatically
improve
change.
your life?
I think I gotta pick a career.
Career. That would.
A solid career.
Gotcha. What
career is
steps?
that?
Yeah, like what
I don't
steps
know.
or
I'm in between EMT and personal training, and like I don't want to commit to one and not like it, and then
Mhm.
try to bounce to one, or potentially not like both at all.
shit.
So what's something you like that you think you can
That's
go
the thing.
for as
I
a
like
career?
helping people, and it's like those two just seems like the most
What kind of helping do you
fit
want to
ways
do?
for me. Just there's no there's no really specific way, but those are the two I've just been most interested in terms of my position right now. So
Have you ever thought about the ideas that you just talked about and just writing it down and then building off of that, saying, okay, now if I have all these plans A, B, and C, what is the way where I can have all these plans moving at the same time?
no, yeah, I have considered definitely I know with both it's just a matter of what you call it, personal training. I can just get it through the YMCA, or I can just go online, get a certificate for it, and just do my own freelance kind of thing. EMT kind of same thing. I know. I don't know exactly, but I know I gotta take a test online.
Yeah, there's
And then
courses.
I think a course or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, and then just get into it from there. But yeah, again, it's more a matter of I could do both. I probably could do both at the same time, but I think I really just want to focus really on one, just to be
Gotcha.
I'm sure. So I'm sure about it.
I'd say you're still young. You probably dip your toes in both.
Yeah.
Try one. If you don't like it, you're still
Yeah,
able to switch it pretty quick.
when you were doing working within the gym part of your why, were you actually helping people?
Yeah, I was actually helping them work. That's what I'm saying. It was dope. So I'm saying if I do choose that,
Did you enjoy
and really
doing it?
yeah, I did enjoy doing it. So it's really committing to it. That's more my thing. It's
So what's making you hesitate?
more so I'm not like super fit really myself, and I guess I don't really have to be that, but I kind of want to be that. So like kind of just finding out my own like regimen and like kind of diet that I should really stick to and get more like informed about that, so I can like really tell other people about that.
Gotcha. I mean, you still got time, man.
Yeah.
Small
Plenty of
steps
time.
too. Don't try to do like big things. Just little by little.
Yeah.
It all
I
builds
just-
up at the
I just
end.
recently this year started getting into the whole diet part.
Oh shit. Okay. There's also courses for that too, like nutritionists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotcha.
For me, I don't really know, because I feel like, especially since I've gotten older, I've been like trying to work on so many things about myself. So I don't really
You
know.
don't know?
I would easy answer, I guess, like taking care of my body, like again going to the gym, eating better. But then it's also like I'm also still 24, and like there's so much time for me to do that.
True.
So it's like it's
Never
not
too early to start though.
No, definitely not. But it's not also like to the point where I'm like struggling to walk upstairs or like
Gotcha.
can't run around
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's not that big of a deal.
Man. You grown when you get up. That's enough.
That's fat.
That's the side.
That's more of a. I'm telling
You're
you,
not
it's more
even
of a
that tall
behavior
talking
thing,
about
though.
some knee pain.
Yeah.
It's definitely more of a behavior thing.
Yeah.
And again, it's like I'm not as active as I used to be, so I think that's more of why like my body is sore and shit. But I don't know. I guess I guess that's probably what it could be.
Going back, that's why I said temperament. Like basically, like it's all in your temperament. Basically, it's up to you when you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, it has to be something that you have to put in the effort. And nobody's gonna tell you.
Yeah.
And if somebody has to tell you, then just don't do it then. Because if it's getting to that point where you can't do it yourself, and somebody has to tell you to do something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like with me, is like I'm the type of person where I can tell myself to do something, or I know like once I move out, I'm gonna be able to change my eating habits and like what I go out and do. So it's like I'm not too concerned about it right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't really know.
Gotcha. For me, I would just say, I mean, I've said it a few times. I just really need to do it. Just be more outgoing. Try to meet new people. Like all I got, most of my life is pretty set now, career, living wise, money. So it's like all I'm really missing is a chick, but like I don't need it. Would love to have. Like I'm really loving, caring person. Would like to share that.
DMs are open, ladies.
But yeah, but I know I gotta put myself out there. Like I know I got to, because I don't like interacting with people like that. I'd rather just be solo, but then it's like I know I gotta put myself out there. Otherwise, like I know it just won't come to me. Like
it's gonna naturally happen.
Yeah.
So like, and that's where like sometimes you may have to like go in spaces where, you know what, you may not want to go, but like once you go into that space and then you see the outcome of you, like okay, it's not bad, and then like from there and then you can pick and choose. You know what you want to do. Like you casually just go out with chicks, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it could be casually going out with like women that, you know what, that's on your type of level, that, you know what, have their own place or whatever. They trying to grow themselves, like, you know what I'm saying? They not trying to build on what you guys have or anything right now. Y'all could just buy each other nice things.
true, yeah.
Eat good, you know.
That's facts.
Do activities.
Yeah.
Go with the great sex.
Yeah.
Also, besides the sex, but also
Yeah.
different activities. You got Monopoly here. You got all these.
Oh yeah, I
board
got
games.
mad games. Yeah.
Have game night, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nice little wine and shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
facts. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just gotta actively put myself out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm gonna change mine. I'm gonna say making decisions, because similar to what Khalil was telling Josh, where it's like I have an A, B, and C going, but I need to make a choice on which one of those I want to do. And it's like I got them all going, but I need to make a decision on which one I want to follow up with.
Yeah, and it's always
probably what
okay
it is.
to have them all going at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying I learned that from the Coast Guard, because they all asked me what was your plan B, and I was like,
Damn.
There's something after this.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, and then just send it off. Pretty good, actually. In one word, describe how you feel right now. Yo, this man different. With 3 other dudes here, that is crazy.
Like, this, can we like edit this part? Like,
Yo,
please,
I'll ask it
like-
again. In one word, describe how you feel right now.
One word:
I'm chilling. I'm good.
blessed.
Yeah.
focused.
Blessed.
Josh,
Confused.
confused.
I don't want to know. But yeah, that was actually. Well, before we go, Josh, your birthday just passed. This.
Oh, facts.
Oh yeah, it was my
Yeah.
birthday.
It was.
Related.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
So,
yo, you did not, bro.
I got you a gift.
Yo,
But you gotta choose between the two.
I gotta choose between this type of fucking shit. Y'all remember the holiday episode, right? They didn't have to do that shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
but you are.
that's crazy.
So they're both Laker related. So you have to choose which one you want.
Which one is? Wait, do I see? Can I see what they are?
Really about to drop
What
the
do you
liquor.
mean no? What's on
You
the
gotta choose the
paper?
right- you
Oh,
gotta
the
choose
paper
the right
feels more
one.
valuable. Fuck. I'm
They're
gonna choose
both
the
Laker-
paper.
You gonna
You
choose
use the paper.
All right, here
Alright.
you go,
Bro,
buddy.
he's so tight. Hold
Tap
on.
in. Let's see what that is.
What is it? Yo, you did it. Yo, come here, bro.
Oh, he's happy. Look at him. He's a
Wait,
happy
before
kid.
you hug me, make sure you really look at it.
What am I looking at, bro?
Is this?
Yeah, it's a tickets to the game, right? Am I bugging?
He didn't see which game though.
Yeah, I know. It's a
What?
tickets to the Lakers
No,
game.
no, keep looking at the paper.
Wait, what am I looking
Look somewhere over here.
at? Wait, look at what?
No,
What's the size?
What the
Stub,
website say?
StubHub.
Oh, you.
What's this?
Well, say it to the camera what's on the paper.
Yeah. Wait, what's the site say? Ticket generator.
Nah, here's your road grip.
Take that gift, man.
Suck.
Probably some basketball shorts.
L
He got the.
Hey, let's see what it is.
Ooh, that's nice.
Johnson jersey.
Ooh.
That's tough. But you're not even a Laker fan, bro. What you mean?
Yo, hey, did we win it that year?
Listen, pick up your microphone, man.
Yo,
I'll
Like-
tell you how to
yo,
podcast.
85 Magic Johnson jersey. Yo, that's tough though. I'm not gonna lie, that's tough. We lost that year, but we won. It was 85.
StubHub, everybody.
We won. No,
Shout out stuff.
no, wait, we might have won that year. No,
Yo,
Warrior
show
won
the
in
show the
86.
camera your jersey. Let
Yo,
me see.
man. Yo, this is fire
Yo,
though.
put it on too, man.
Yo,
This is a
damn, cool.
podcast.
He's dressing me right
I
there.
don't know what size you are, but it's a medium.
Imagine you put it on and it don't fit.
Tough.
I was gonna text you, but I didn't want to give it away, so I was like, I'm gonna just.
It looked like it fit. Oh, yeah.
Fucking worst friend.
It was funny. So I sent it to Danny. I was
Yeah.
like, "You think you don't believe this?"
Do not
Yeah.
do not go on a date with that jersey on.
What you mean? Why not? What if I want to look like a Cali I come with this and like a snapback or something. I don't know.
Yo,
Yeah,
you in the
I'm
wrong
taxed,
state.
Yo. I am, bro. I keep telling you. Can we go take a trip to Cali? That'd be awesome.
If you're paying for it, sure.
Yo, you a broke ass. nigga. Yo,
Pay for you too.
yo. I mean, pay for yourself, nigga.
I'm gonna go, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm not staying in a room with y'all.
Yo.
I can't. I
Yeah.
would not go to sleep with him. I know
Yeah.
you're gonna wake up in the morning angry as fuck with something to
Yo.
say.
Yo.
Nigga took all the covers last night.
Why we
Oh, here we go.
Yo, how many? Yo, oh nah. This
You
doesn't
like
have to
men?
Come with two yo, the real course, yo.
Yo.
This is a podcast.
Yo,
Like,
man.
You like-
Let's come out right now.
Yo.
you like men?
I'm gay.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening to this episode. Make sure
Yo.
you leave a like down below, download the episode, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.
Deuces.
Tap out.